Hey guys, welcome to PM Excellence Academy, your go-to destination for mastering project management leadership in IT world. Today I'll share 10 mostly asked questions in final round for PM, generally asked by leaders, VPs, or directors. What they generally look for in ideal candidate is something we are going to see today. So let's get started. First question: how do you align project goals with the overall business strategy? Why they ask? They want to see if you can think strategically and connect your work to the bigger picture. So your answer should go in this way, which should include these points. Understanding the company's vision, focusing on business priorities, regular stakeholder communication, tracking relevant KPIs, and adjusting project deliverables. With these 5 points, you can ensure that you can align the project goals with overall business strategy. So let's see how the answer should be. Aligning project goals with a business strategy starts with understanding company's vision and objective. For example, if a company you are getting interviewed at has a goal to drive the innovation as a business priority, then your answer should be like this. I ensure my project focus on delivering cutting-edge solutions that enhance client outcome. I'll regularly communicate with the stakeholders to ensure alignment, track KPIs that reflect business priorities, and adjust project scope or deliverables if needed to stay on a track with the strategic goal. This approach ensures that every project contributes to company's long-term success. Let's see second question. How do you handle conflicts within your team or with stakeholders? Why they ask? They want to assess your interpersonal skills and ability to maintain harmony while driving results. Let's try to understand about conflicts. Conflicts are inevitable, as we know. You can use this as an opportunity to improve collaboration. So let's see how the answer should be. Conflicts are inevitable, but I see them as an opportunity to improve collaboration. My approach is to listen actively to all the perspectives, identify the root cause of the conflict, and facilitate solution focused discussion. For example, if there is a disagreement between the team members on project priorities, I would gather everyone's to reassess the project goals, clarify roles, and ensure alignment. If the conflicts involve stakeholders, I will focus on maintaining transparency and finding a middle ground that balances their needs with project constraints. So this approach has helped me build trust and foster the collaborative environment. So let us try to understand what are the conflicts and how can resolve those conflicts if it is with your team or with your stakeholders by including these points. Let's see third question. How do you prioritize projects when resources are limited? Why they ask? They want to see your decision making skills and ability to manage constraints. So let us understand the prioritization importance in a project management. What is the importance of prioritization? That point you can include. What are the various ways of doing a prioritization? What frameworks? For example, Eisenhower matrix for task categorization is something you can mention in your answer. So let us see how the answer should go. Prioritization is critical when resources are limited. I start by evaluating projects based on their impact on a business goal, urgency, and return on investment. I use frameworks like Eisenhower matrix to categorize tasks into urgent or important quadrants. I also collaborate with stakeholders to ensure alignment on priorities and communicate trade-offs transparently. For example, if two high priority projects are competing for resources, I would assess which one delivers the most value in a short term and negotiate timeline or a scope adjustment for the other. This ensures that we maximize outcomes without overextending team. Let's see fourth question. How do you ensure your team stays motivated during challenging projects? Why they ask? They want to see your leadership style and ability to inspire team. You can answer this question by including some of the points mentioned here. Example, having clear communication, recognition, support, and example in action. So your answer should go in this way. Motivation during challenging projects comes from clear communication, recognition, and support. I start by setting clear expectations and ensuring everyone understands project's importance and their role in its success. I also celebrate small wins along the way to keep morale high. For example, during a high pressure product launch, I made it to a point to acknowledge individual contribution in Teams meeting and provided additional support where needed, such as adjusting workloads or offering mentorship. Let us see fifth question. How do you handle a project that is at risk of failing? Why they ask? They want to see your problem solving skill and ability to manage crisis. Problem solving skills are very important in project management. So your answer should go in this way. When a project is at risk, I act quickly to assess the situation and identify the root cause. So this covers the very first point. I gather the team to brainstorm solutions, prioritize actionable steps, and reallocate resources if necessary. For example, in a previous project, we were falling behind due to unexpected technical challenges. I worked with the team to assess the timeline, brought in additional expertise, and communicated transparently with stakeholders about the adjustment. By taking ownership and leading the team through the crisis, we were able to deliver the project successfully with some scope adjustment. So ensure you cover all these points. You will assess the situation promptly, you will collaborate, you will prioritize the actionable steps. If needed to reallocate any resources, you will do that, and you will have a transparent communication with stakeholders. Let us see sixth question. How do you foster innovation within your team? Why they ask? They want to see if you can drive creativity, adaptability in fast-paced industry. Let's say, like example, marketing. If the project that you are going to work for is related to marketing, so your answer should go in this way. Fostering innovation starts with creating a safe space for creativity and experimentation. So that covers point number one. I encourage my team to share ideas without fear of failure and allocate time for brainstorming sessions. For example, in recent project, I implemented a hackathon approach where the team spent a day exploring new tools and strategies to solve the client problem. This not only led to breakthrough ideas but also boosted team morale. So innovation is very much important trait or a skill leaders look into PM. Let us see seventh question. How do you measure the success of a project? Why they ask? They want to see if you focus on outcomes and can tie your work to measurable results. So your answer should go in this way. Success is measured by both quantitative and qualitative metrics. On a quantitative side, I track KPIs like on time delivery, budget adherence, and return on investment. On a qualitative side, I assess client satisfaction, team feedback, and whether the project delivered its intended outcome or not. For example, in a recent launch, we not only met the client KPIs but also received positive feedback on our creativity and collaboration. So, this holistic approach ensures that we are delivering value with continuously improving our processes. Let's see eighth question. Eighth question talks about how do you stay updated on industry trends and how do you apply them to your work? Why they ask? They want to see if you are proactive about learning and can bring fresh ideas to the table. You can include these points. An answer should be in this way. I stay updated by following industry publications, attending webinars, and networking with peers. For example, I recently attended a digital marketing summit where I learned about emerging trends in AI driven personalization. I brought these ideas and insights back to my team, and we incorporated them into client launch, which resulted 20% increase in engagement. Staying informed not only helps me to deliver better results, but also position my team as a thought leaders in the industry. So updating ourselves with the market is very important. Let's see the ninth question, and this talks about how do you manage stakeholder expectation when there are competing priorities. Why they ask? They want to see your ability to navigate complex stakeholder dynamic. Your answer should go in this way. Managing stakeholders' expectations starts with clear communication and setting realistic expectations from the beginning. I ensure that stakeholders understand the project scope, timelines, and potential trade-offs. When competing priorities arise, I facilitate discussions to align what's important and critical and negotiate the adjustment if needed. For example, in recent project, two stakeholders had conflicting requests. I organized a meeting to present the data on impact of each request and worked with them to prioritize the one that is aligned best with the overall business goal. This approach ensures transparency and build trust. Let's see the final question. And this talks about why do you want to work at XYZ organization and how do you see yourself contributing to our vision? Why they ask? They want to see if you are genuinely interested in the company and understand its value. So let's say the company you are interviewing at has focus on innovation and client-centric solution building, and you also have interest in innovation. So your answer should go in this way. Organizations focus on innovation and client-centric solution resonates deeply with me. I admire how company leverages technology and creativity to drive meaningful outcomes for its client. As a project manager, I see myself contributing by leading team to deliver high impact projects that align with the organization's vision of being a global leader in marketing and communication. My experience in managing complex projects, fostering collaboration, and driving results position me to help organizations continue to innovate and excel in a competitive industry. So, with these 10 questions, which spans over every point any leader or a VP looks in a prospective PM, you can ensure you are fit for the job. So, guys, final tips: be confident and conscious. Leaders appreciate clarity and focus. Second, showcase leadership. Emphasis how you inspire team, solve problem and drive results. Third point, align with organizational value. Research their mission, vision, and recent projects to tailor your answers. And final, ask insightful questions at the end. For example, how does organization measure the success of its project manager in driving business outcome? If you want to learn more around real questions asked in interviews for PM, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification button for the video. I'll share more. Also hit like button because it motivates me to keep sharing knowledge. Stay safe, keep learning and good luck. Thank you.